How are you guys doing? This is Coach T, and this is Tea Time with Doc T. I want to thank OCalMart TV for having me. So let's get into this, right? Let me first introduce myself. My name is Dr. Tashima Fair. I am a health and wellness and mindset coach. I'm also an OBGYN physician. And I'm a lieutenant colonel in the United States Army Reserve. So I help people lose weight without crazy diets, just like I did. So what I want to discuss today is the workout of today. So I get a lot of clients, I talk to a lot of people, right? And a lot of people tell me, especially if they work long hours, that they just don't have time to work out, right? So if you're working 10, 12, 14-hour days, that only leaves you so much time in a day, right? So when do you sleep? When do you work out? Things like that. So I get a lot of that from a lot of the people that I talk to, a lot of my clients as well, is I don't have time to work out. Well, let me tell you, you do have time to work out, right? You do. You just have to prioritize it in your day. So you have to make your health a priority. You have to make self-care a priority. Exercise is self-care. Eating right is self-care, right? You have to make it a priority in your life, no matter what your outside life is looking like, no matter how many hours a day you work, no matter what's going on with the kids, with the family, with your husbands or whatever, your wives, you have to make it a priority. So, to those people who, say, hey, I don't have time, I don't know what to do, there's, specific things that you could do throughout the day. Now, you may not have 60 minutes to go to the gym, get a workout in. You may not even have 45 minutes for that. You may not even have 30 minutes for that, but you have 15 minutes. Now, do you have to do it all in one thing? No. 15 minutes. Now, the American Heart Association says to get 90 minutes a week, which, ends up being 15 minutes a day, 4 times a week of physical activity. And whatever physical activity you want to do, whatever kind of movement you want to do, it could be dance, it could be basketball, it could be high intensity training, it could be weight training or resistance training, it could be soccer, any kind of sport you want to do, swimming. So whatever kind of movement you like to do, that's what's best for you. As far as when it comes to exercise is 20% of your overall health, whatever you want to do. So if you want to lose weight, remember, nutrition is 80%, right? Fitness is 20%, but you have to move around. You have to, get your heart rate up. So you exercise your cardiovascular system, and not only that, you increase your endorphins. Endorphins are hormones that come from the brain. They make you feel all good, all warm and fuzzy inside after you work out. Even though it may be a strenuous workout, you're gonna feel good. Your body's gonna feel good. Your body's gonna thank you for it. It works more efficiently when you work all your muscles. So, let's get into the workout of the day. What is that? Or let me say it like this, the exercise of the day, because I'm not going to do a full workout today with you guys. I'm going to do an exercise of the day, and I'm going to do several variations of the exercise of the day. So what is the exercise of the day? Now, this you can do at any time of the day. You could do this while you're brushing your teeth in the morning and in the evening. So that's, you brush your teeth for 2 minutes, right? And you brush your teeth in the evening for 2 minutes. That's 4 minutes. So you could do this exercise while you're brushing your teeth. You can do this exercise if you sit at a desk, you sit at a chair, you're typing all day. When you get a little bit of break, you can do this exercise while you're taking your break. And then it's a no-brainer. But a lot of people, get this exercise wrong. They don't have proper form. So I want to teach you guys proper form with this exercise. So the exercise of the day. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for it? I don't think you're ready. Okay, I'm going to give it to you anyway. So the exercise of the day is the squat. Yes, I said the squat. So squats are great for your quads and your hips. Your quads, which are the front of your thighs. There's 4 muscles in the front of your thighs. We call it the quads or the quadriceps. And squats are great for your hips, to develop your hips. You have muscles on the sides of your leg, your hip, called your hip flexors. Squats over that. Contrary to popular belief, squats are not for your glutes, ladies. Now, your glutes get work secondarily when you do the squat. But primary muscles are your quads and the muscles around your hips that are worked with squats. But glute muscles are different. So if you want to develop your glutes, those are different exercises, which we could talk about at a different day, at a different time, and we will. We'll get into those. But for now, for today, exercise, it is the squat, okay? So in squats, you can do these squats anywhere. Like I said, you brush your teeth every single day, or I hope you do. You brush them twice a day. You can do squats while you're brushing your teeth, because that's time, right? 2 minutes in the morning, 2 minutes in the evening. That's 4 minutes, right? You can do squats while you're on your 10-minute break at work, if you have a break at work, or if you take a lunch break. So if you're on a 30-minute lunch break, let's say you try to do like 20, 30 squats before you go eat, or do them after you eat. It's going to take you, that's another minute, right? So that's at least 5 minutes. So, and then we can talk about some other exercises that you can do during the time that you have. But today we'll focus on squats for right now, okay? And they're different variations of squats, which I'll get into in just a little bit. But for the standard, there's a standard squat where you stand with your shoulder, you stand your feet or shoulder length apart, and you hinge at the knee, not at the hip, and I'll show you the proper form. You go down to 90 degrees and you come back up and you power back up. So that is the squat. Again, different variations of squat, like one-legged squat. There's, Bulgarian squats. There are squat jumps, which a squat jump is when you're adding power to your squat. So just jumping up and then down back into a squat position, and then you jump back up. So different variations of squats, and we'll get into all of those. But again, I want to reiterate that squats are for your quads, the front of your thigh, and your hips. So the reason why I'm doing these exercises of the day is because I want everybody that watches the show to make sure you get some kind of movement in every single day. If not every single day, at least 4 times a week. You know, just like the American Heart Association endorses, is that you're exercising at least 4 times a week. That's key, very important for your health. Not only for your health, but if you're trying to lose weight, you need to be working out. If you're trying to gain weight, i.e. put on lean muscle mass, you need to work out. Is that the most important thing? No, it's not, but it is important for your overall health. Even if you're not trying to lose weight or gain weight, you're just trying to be healthy, you need to work out. So you need to move around every single day, do some kind of movement in. But for those people, for my people who work 12-hour days, 10-hour days, 14-hour days, you just can't find the time, I'm here for you to, give you ideas of how you can get that movement in throughout your day, at least 15 minutes a day. Okay, so the first exercise, like I said, is the squat. That is the exercise of the day. Now you can do these non-weighted. That's another variation. Non-weighted or weighted. Non-weighted, if you're a beginner, start with non-weighted. But I want to make sure you're in proper form. So we're gonna get into the squat. So I'm gonna push this back just a smidge there. So you guys see me standing up. I'm gonna come up. So I'm sitting on my couch, right? So this is a couch. And you can do this while you're watching TV. So convenient. So I'm gonna hinge at the knee, right? And then I'm gonna power back up. And then I'm gonna bend at the knee, only at the knee, power back up. You wanna make sure you keep your back straight. It's all about keeping your back straight and not hinging at your hip. So this right here is not a squat. You see me, I'm hinging at the hip. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see. So when you're doing a squat, you don't wanna bend your back like this. That's not proper form, okay? So, proper form for a squat. Again, I'm gonna turn to the side. Proper form. Your feet are shoulder length apart. Now you can do squats with your feet, with your legs together, but most of the time they're shoulder length apart, right? So you want to squat down. Again, my back is straight. You want to keep your back straight. Back straight, and then you power up. Power up through the hip. Here, so you feel it here and here at your hip. Again, you going down, hinging at the knee, and then you power up through the hip. Okay, one more time. Down. You see my back is straight up, and then power through the hip. Okay, so that is a standard squat. Now there are other variations, right? You guys heard that, the many other variations of squats. So I'm gonna do a squat jump. That is the other variation. Now, you have to be careful your knees, ankles, that kind of thing. So make sure you have good shoes on when you're doing the squat jumps. So basically, I'm going to turn to the side again. So again, I'm going down into a squat. My back is straight, right? And then I'm going to power up and jump. Again, you go down to a squat, you power up and jump. And you could do, several of these at a time. So that is the squat jump. I'll show it to you guys front ways. Again, my back is straight. Now that is if you want to add power to your squat, but just regularly, you want to go down while you're watching TV, straighten your back, power up through the hip here. Again, back straight, power up through the hip. Do that at a commercial break. You're going to watch TV? You do that at a commercial break. This commercial break is what, 2 minutes? A minute? That's what you do. So again, right, you're brushing your teeth. I'm brushing my teeth. Squat. Squat. Granted, I'm not going to have the couch at the sink, but I'm squatting anyway. Power up through the hip. Squat. Power up through the hip. 2 minutes. That's in the morning. In the evening, 2 minutes of squats. Okay? While you're watching TV, can you get another 5 minutes of squats in? You can. It's a 30-minute show. At least they're going to have at least 5 commercial breaks. You could squat. Do about 20 squats in that minute. How many squats can you get in a day? So you've just gotten about 10 minutes of squats in a day. That is a lot of squats. So again, squats work your quads and your hips. If you're trying to tone, squats are one of the best exercises for toning your quads. Now, another variation is one-legged squats, right? So we talked about that before. You're doing one-legged squats where you either have your leg up on the couch or on the bench, and then you bend here. Again, you're keeping your back straight. That's a one-legged squat. Other side. Because what you do to one side, you have to do to the other, right? So again, proper form, straightening up your hips, and then you bend, keeping your back straight. That's called a Bulgarian squat. So, what do we learn? We learned that you can, even if you have this much time in the day, you too can work out. It doesn't matter. You have to make it a priority, right? You have to make your health a priority. You have to make exercise a priority. Exercise is self-care. That means you care about yourself. You care about your body. You care about feeling good, feeling great, being your best self when you work out. So even if you have 10 minutes a day, what can you do? You can squat. Who doesn't want to squat? Squatting is great. So that's what I have. We just went over a bunch of different types of squats. We just went over how you can get your workout done in 15 minutes or less every single day, right? How can I maximize the time that I have during the day to make sure I take care of myself, I take care of my body, I'm fueling my body with the right kinds of foods. That's another talk for another day, which we will get into that on this show. And I am exercising because I love myself. I take care of myself, and I want to live a long time. That's what we learned today. So, again, we're going to have so many different exercises of the day on this show. Don't worry. I'm going to get into as many as you want to. Maybe I'll tell you about next time. Perhaps. I don't know. But no, we're going to get into a bunch of other exercises, lower body, upper body. So you could get a full workout in 10 minutes or less, 15 minutes or less. That's how I'm going to help you reach your goals. Also, if you are trying to figure it out, don't know what to do, guess what? You have this video right here that tells you what to do. That tells you how you can be your best self, how you can take care of yourself, how you can take care of your body in 15 minutes or less. So that's all I got for you. This is Tea Time with Doc T. Let's work out. Let's be happy. Let's have a healthy, active lifestyle. Bye.